Okay, today I'm going to make some buttermilk scratch biscuits, homemade. I have 2 cups of self-rising flour. I'm going to add in a 1/2 cup of buttered flavored lard. I'm going to take a pastry blender and cut that in. To the flour mixture. Have to keep getting the lard off of the pastry blender as we go. I'll add buttermilk, about 1/2 cup. To start with, here, get this cut in a little bit. Let's add some more buttermilk. So now we're about just not quite a cup of buttermilk yet. Trying to get it to the right consistency that I'm looking for. Still getting that lard cut in there too. Now at this point, I think I'm at that consistency where I'm going to get all this off of the pastry blender. Little tool comes in very handy when cutting in butter and lard. Works very well. Okay, let's lay that aside. Okay, now I think we are going to be at about 1 cup of buttermilk. Alrighty. Go ahead and preheat your oven, 425. Just continue working that in there. Now I put some extra flour to dust in to take away some of the tackiness so that I can, I'm not going to roll these out. I'm going to be pinching these off and put on the baking sheet. I didn't want to dust my counter, so I think a little bit more flour, so that'll be up to your preference. You know, how you like your biscuits, but we just want that center to be good and flaky, so we don't want to work in too much flour. Ready? Lay that aside. Then what I'm going to do is dust my hands really good. And this on the baking sheet is a non-stick, I don't know what you really call it, it's just a non-stick little baking thing that doesn't burn in your oven. Now just roll them out, kind of pat them, and as you go, dust your hands to keep it from sticking. But keeping your dough kind of sticky means that the inside of that biscuit's going to be really moist. And you just, it's not science what size you roll them out, it's just whatever. I just go with it. Depending on the size of you roll them out will determine how many biscuits you're going to get out of 2 cups of flour. And the reason I just did 2 cups is because it's just my husband and I, and what I'll do with the remainder is put in the freezer because they freeze very well. Move these up a little. Alrighty, I'm getting there. Get enough for the rest of that excess flour in that bowl. Of course, some of these are, they're not uniform, they're not perfect, but that's the point of it. You just make them whatever you want to make them to. Okay, set that aside. I'm going to place these in the oven. I'm going to start watching them at 10 minutes. It may take a little less, a little more, so I'll be right back. Okay, it looks like our biscuits are done. They actually baked 15 minutes on the baking unit. And then I turned on the broil just until they got golden on top. And so then what I do is I just brush the tops with some melted butter. Some people, older generation, I guess, these right here, like this one, well, most all of them are large, but my granny called them cat heads, meaning they were the size of a cat's head. Now, where that came from, my dad said he had no idea, but that's what his mother called them, was cat heads. She made them this big. So it just seems like they just spread out so nicely, and they're so tender inside. Just very flaky. I've never had no one complain about them. They really love them. So, yeah, so there we go. Thank you for watching.